Hey guys, good morning. Grandpa's Cabin Life. How you doing? Beautiful day up here at the cabin. It is going to be about 80 degrees. It was in the 50s last night. It was gorgeous. Had the windows open. So as you can see today, we are in the woods. The property that I own is 40 acres surrounded by state game land. So my 40 acres probably becomes about 3,500, almost 400 acres. So very, very nice. What we're doing today is we are going to put up some trail cameras, or actually remount some trail cameras. I forgot the battery packs for 2 of the cameras. I figured out I was able to use my large battery pack from my SpyPoint cameras. So we're going to hook one of the ones up with that. We have another SpyPoint camera that we just bought that's supposed to be really good with signal. Working off Verizon network. Can be a little sketchy up here, so we're going to give that a try later on. And the other thing we're going to be doing today is I've got the Ryobi chainsaw with me, right on down there. And the plan for today is we are going to be trimming back some of the smaller trees. I'm going to kind of pan so you could see, hopefully not too fast that you get motion sick, but we have a lot of these small trees. And a lot of these small trees really make it, are making it more and more difficult to kind of move freely throughout the property. And it also becomes an issue with hunting, as far as, especially bow hunting, as far as shots and things like that. So part of the plan is to slowly in parcels thin out some of these smaller trees, just to make better sight lines and to make movement through the woods a little bit easier. So yeah, the reason there's so many small trees, this property was logged. Let me spin it back around. This property was logged, I don't know how many years ago. Actually, the trail that we're going to be walking on was one of the leftovers from when the logging company was out here. So we have this very, very young growth because of what was taken out. We're just going to thin it back a little bit. We're going to leave most of them, but we're going to thin it back so we can move around. All right, so we will kind of go ahead and get that process started. I will touch base with you in a little bit. All right, so as you can see, stand is over there on that tree. We took down a bunch of smaller trees, probably opened up the shooting lane by another 30-40 yards. We're going to take some smaller ones down over there. Battery's almost dead, so you're not going to see the result of that. But yeah, so owning property is not easy. There's a lot of work that's involved for maintenance. I don't know. All right, so this is our lower hunting stand. It's hard to tell, but did a little work with the chainsaw to clear this out. Usually have a lot of deer, some bear, some turkey on this nice open patch. Had a couple bucks actually on camera fighting last year. Of course, I saw neither of those bucks at all during the season. So that's just the way it goes. So what we're going to do is we're going to mount our trail cam here. This is an existing mount. So I'll show you again once we got it set up, but this is where it's going to go, because it gets a good view of the entire field. All right, so this is the trail cam setup. It's one of Cabela's, what you're seeing is the setup screen, which is just an image of me. It's one of Cabela's cameras you can get online. They're reasonably cheap. I have taken to labeling the cameras so I know what goes where, so I don't end up mixing data cards when I'm looking at photos. Again, like I said, I forgot the battery pack, but I did have my SpyPoint rechargeable battery pack that I was able to connect to this camera via cable. Cables were the same between the two, so this will last forever. I'm not going to turn it on just yet, because I'm going to trim some trees over in that direction, but you can see this is basically what the camera will capture. Anything that presents in this clearing. Excellent to have trail cameras on your property for the very purpose, let me spin it around, for the very purpose of knowing what's there. You can see bucks, you could see what the doe population is, if there's turkey, if there's bear. get an idea of when they're moving, get an idea of what direction they're going, get an idea of what times they move through the particular clearings, which makes it a lot easier when you're planning to hunt them. So yeah, trail cameras, hugely helpful. Tons of them out there. Cabela's ones are reasonably priced. You do have to go check the cards. You do have the SpyPoint ones, which work off of cell phone, either Verizon, I think AT&T. They may even have ones that work with T-Mobile, and you'll get the automatic photos to your phone, which is extremely also helpful because it's real time. Again, I have the SpyPoint out at the gate and another one on the clearing as a one of the security options, because you do get the updated photos sent directly to your phone, so you know if anything's going on. But in the woods, hugely helpful. I'll probably be up here in about 2 weeks. I will grab the cameras, the cards, and I will show you some of the photos so we can see what's going on. But as for right now, turn that back around. We're going to head down over there, and we are going to clear out some of those smaller trees. Not the ones, not these guys, those we're going to leave, but like the little small things you could see back in the distance, just to kind of open up a shooting lane. All right, guys. Touch base shortly. All right, so we are walking through the woods here. If you've ever wondered what a game trail looks like, this is it. You could see it is extremely well worn. They are, and this could be everything. It could be the deer, it could be the coyotes, it could be the bears, everything, the turkeys. They're using this to run from the upper part of the property down to the lower part. There's a beaver pond at the very far end, which is on state game land, but that is the way they tend to move. There are multiple trails like this throughout the property, but yeah, if you're wondering what does a game trail look like, this, my friends, is it, and this is probably more of a game highway.